Hi guys, so this is a video I really was not planning on making, and it's a pretty case sensitive video, which is why it's going up now, and I'm not just making it like a Wednesday video, to make myself have an easier time. But this is a really serious issue, and I really want to bring to light to it because the person who this involves has a very small platform, and I don't think it's going to get enough reach as it is, and that's why I'm going to talk about it here. I'm also going to have the original video in the description down below. I'm going to have it be the first link, so it's going to be above my social medias because I really want people to click on it. And just so you guys know, this YouTuber I follow, his name is Bookish Richie, and he is a small channel and a small indie author, but I've been following him for years. His channel growth has been very small because he's kind of bounced around in like genres and things he wanted to do. But something that always stayed was the fact that he was an indie author. And if you guys are, new here or you don't know, I'm also technically an indie author. I've been working on my first story to be self-published, Ticks and Turns, for the past realistically now about 2 years. And this is actually a big fear of mine as being indie, and a lot of other people who are indie should have this fear. There are a lot of things people don't understand. When you go to a store and you can find like a language translated version of a book from a big author, it's a lot easier because they're a part of a publication company. They get translation rights, they get royalty rights and things like that. Same for audiobooks. When you're indie, you have to pay for all of that out of pocket. That's something I was looking into when I eventually do get my own Kickstarter up for my thing, is if I want to have an audiobook of Ticks and Turns, which is my story, I have to pay for that out of pocket because you have to pay the voice actor to read the book. There's a lot of bureaucracy involved that a lot of people don't like talking about, and a lot of things you look into. Same goes for translated copies. He talks about how he would have openly loved to do translated copies, but he deserves to be compensated because this company is stealing and publishing his work. On top of stealing and publishing his work, they have really good graphic designers on their team because they were able to perfectly Photoshop the covers and the text translations of his two novels that I know of right now. There's only two in there, but I looked through the store, and pretty much what happens is they have a lot of other big books. They have Holly Black books. I've seen Rick Riordan books there, and he brings up a very good point. Richard brings up a really good point in the fact that, well, if those books are in there, and if those people got publication rights because they're a big author, he deserves to get publication rights as well. Probably realistically not getting paid as much as someone like Holly Black or Rick Riordan, but it's the point of it all. You can't have someone who's indie have their stuff stolen from them, their hard work stolen from them. And especially when it comes to writing is one of the hardest things to do. Actually writing it out is the easy part. All of the editing, the composition, getting editors, rewriting. You end up rereading and rewriting your own book about 3 or 4 times before you're even attempting to get it published. And that's something that I've learned in doing this, and it's something that is very serious, and I want the word spread because this is not fair. And something else that he touches on in the video is how he was able to translate a few comments where people bought his 2 books in those languages, because he says that it might be Persian. I don't know. I don't personally know what kind of text that is. So I haven't been able to translate. I've just been able to look through covers. So I don't want to speculate there. But, people were saying how, well, they can't wait for a 3rd book or a 4th book. This is really exciting, and I guess he says that the publication company says like, oh, well, we'll be seeing. And that literally means that they are watching him, waiting for him to upload something so they can steal it, and people can try to debate, well, they took the time to translate it, so that's a job. That doesn't matter. That's not their original thing. That's literally saying, that's the whole, yeah, you can copy my homework but make it slightly different thing. That doesn't make it right, and it's legally not right. And if this was a bigger author happening to, this would be settled out of court very easily, very quickly. And as someone who is, pretty small myself, I like helping others and I like spreading the word the best I can with my platform, which is why I am making this video. And please, 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 if anybody knows what they can do to help to help Richie out, email him. In his video, he has all of his contact links. Spread this like wildfire. More companies need to know this is not okay to steal from independent authors and artists, you know. And this isn't even the whole fan art debate. Please don't get into the fucking fan art debate right now. I don't want to. But if I was making original stuff, which I do, and that was stolen, I am lucky and I do have a friend who is a lawyer. Not everybody has that. That being said, my friend will be able to help me. He won't be able to help a stranger, you know? And that's other things that we need to spread and get out there and be wary. This is something very important to be wary of. You know, if you are self-published and small and you work really hard, how would you feel if in another country you're, you know, almost, I wouldn't say a bestseller, but you're getting up there to where people want more, people are pre-ordering more, and you're not getting a penny of it. It's not right. It's not fair. And that's why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to share it. This isn't like my normal setup or anything. So yeah, please watch his original video. There's more info there. And I will see you guys next time for a normal art topic video. Bye.